Okay, and welcome to the last race of the season as we're getting ready to take off on the new bike. And here we go. Look at that wheelie from the start there of that guy. So this race took place a while back. Sorry for the delay in the upload, but you know, sometimes that happens. And this was before it started raining, obviously, in the dry season, and it's just a dusty, horrible mess. So I'm just kind of laying back, you know, last race of the season, don't want to hurt myself. I'm pretty secure in my position and the points. I don't need to go crazy here, but don't want to get hurt, you know. So I'm just kind of putting my way through the dust here and just following behind. I think I'm like 6th place right now. Following behind the guy ahead of me here. And you know, I'm gonna let the dust settle a little bit. Wait till we get into the wood sections, and then maybe I'll try to pick up some speed, pick up my pace a little bit. So here we are into the woods, and boy, this was a weird day. You know, it was really bright out, so super bright, and then you go into the trees and you can't see anything, and you go right back out into the brightness. Very strange riding conditions, and you couple that with the dust. Look at that dust! It's crazy. So I'm following the guy around here. I'm just kind of looking for a spot to pounce. As we go into the wood sections here, man, look at that. Holy cow. Another little tree bush. Alright, so you stopped. A little bottleneck. I'm taking advantage of that. Right through the bushes. Look at that stuff. That was pretty cool. So, now I am back on track. Made one pass, and I think there's another guy in front of me there. Is that a guy in my class? I can't see the number plate. I can't see the number plate. But it is, yes, that's a red plate. So that is another guy in my class that I have to get around. Sorry, I put this video together like 3 weeks ago, and I just never had time to sit down and do the voiceover till now, so that's why I'm not so familiar. So we're both watching this for the first time. Look at me trying to pass there. Do you see that? I'm just trying to make some off-road lines there. Here's another one trying to cut the corner to the inside. Well, that didn't work. Now he just lets me by. He's just like, you know, forget it, guy. Just go. So that worked. So what was I in 6th, 5th, 4th now? Not bad. Maybe it was 5th, 4th, 3rd now. I don't know. But here I am picking my way. That's some tight stuff right there. I love the way this bike handles in the tight woods. I really do. This thing just really is nimble. It really shines in the tight sections. So as we're getting back out onto the main course here, just this point now, I'm just chasing down the leaders. See where the heck is everybody, you know? Oh, there the heck somebody is. Catching up to this guy. So this would be, we think, possibly 3rd place that I'm caught up to now. You may notice the bike sounds a little not so good. It was about 1,000,000 degrees this day, somewhere near 1,000,000, maybe a little less than 1,000,000, but it was really, really hot. I mean, fry an egg on your forehead hot. And well, I caught up to him in the wood section, didn't I? Holy cow. And as I had just gotten this bike, it's probably got like 3 hours on it now. And I just jetted it really rich, so I know it's really rich. So I just didn't want to destroy the engine, and I hadn't figured out the jetting, and I thought it was too lean before, and blah 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 blah. So if a bike sounds like crap, that's why. But obviously it's not slowing me down too much. So here I am, just looking for a way around this guy now at this point. Obviously I got the speed on him. I went right up on his rear wheel, and I slowed down a little bit. And I'm just kind of looking for the right opportunity and when to make my move. Sometimes it's good just to slow down if you know you can't pass. There's no point in putting the energy into riding right on somebody's butt. I mean, unless you're in like a real big darn hurry, then you gotta just ride right on their butt and take the first possible opportunity that presents itself. There's different strategies here, but this one, like I said, I think we're still on lap 1, you know. I have some time. But apparently, I'm starting to push the issue a little bit more. I'm getting a little closer now. Like I said, I'm just kind of sitting back and waiting for the opportunity, wiping the lens even. I just act like I got all the time in the world here. This is a race. So I'm thinking here that he's gonna move over. Look at this guy. Whoa! Yeah, that was I don't know if he knew we weren't there or what was going on there, but coming across the, I guess it wouldn't be a lap rider, it'd be a rider from a, well, maybe it is a lap rider. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on there. I think I may have tapped his rear wheel, actually going through those double greens. I know I tapped his rear wheel a few times during this race, and I'll have to tell the guy that I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to. I'm carrying a lot more speed in those tight sections, and just end up hitting them. So look at that. Oh, yeah, there you go. Now I'm starting to think I gotta make a move now. I've been behind him for too long. I gotta push this issue and make a move. So that's what I'm doing. Now you can tell I'm riding right on him at this point. I'm not giving him an inch here. Can I make this one? Nope, ain't gonna happen either. What am I gonna do? So this is a little whoopy section there. Now we're back into some more trees. I'm trying to do that, cutting the line early there on the inside. I tried to do that several times during this race, and it hadn't ever worked out. So I need to think of a different strategy for that. That's for sure. I absolutely loved this course. I think we're still on lap 1. Just still on lap 1. It's kind of crazy. This was a long, very long loop, and had all kinds of different terrains, tight wood sections. It even had hills in it. I really like this trail. Oh, see, I hit him right there, and I didn't mean to do that, but I hit him on the rear wheel there. But it's just following really close, and he's slowing down more than I'm wanting to, and I just need to get around him. Yeah, that time there, see, I almost hit him, and I had to push the bars out of the way so I wouldn't hit him. But like I said, I need to get around him, especially in these sort of sections. I mean, this is where I'm really fast at. I could be pulling away right here, and I get into the fields, and I really have a hard time keeping up with him in the fields. But well, I guess I'll prove myself wrong right now. I just passed him in the field, so never mind. Ignore everything I just said. You should anyway, for the most part. All right, so this is like a little lagoon or something. I don't know what this is. A little pond thing for the animals to drink out of or something. But it's kind of cool. The trail went around there, so let me drop off the bank. That's kind of cool. And this is a big surprise. You turn the corner, there's a big hill. Well, I don't know. There's a hill in Florida. Just out of nowhere. I don't know if that's obviously it's man-made. I don't know what the purpose of this is, but there's a hill there. And it would just loop back and around, and it was fun. I mean, it just broke up the high-speed and tight wood sections and gave us something kind of cool and fun to do. So I really enjoyed it. I think this is my favorite Harescramble race of the entire season, to be honest. Real fast section down here. Don't crash into a tree, please. Moving right along as we're going through some loops. Man, another fast section here as we're going through. Then it actually goes out and hits an MX course, a real one, a real motocross course. That was really neat. So just kind of cruising around here on the MX track. Now they had the sprinklers on, which I get it. It was dry, and they're trying to, maybe some guys like it with the cool water. I don't like that because it gets in my goggles and leaves water spots on my GoPro. How about this? An enduro cross section too. Man, I had everything in this race. So much fun. But picking good lines here, trying to figure out my way around the enduro cross section and how I'm going to deal with some of the obstacles. It's a pretty good little vlogs and things, or whatever you call that, to go over. It was fun. There's a good line there I took. Just avoid everything. That's a good way to do it. Even rocks. Look at that. Rocks in Florida. Probably imported. And moving along. This was a fun one there. Well, this bike just ate this stuff up. I actually could have gone through this quite a bit faster, but not that I've never done an enduro cross anything before, so I kind of wanted to pick my way through it and take my time, so I did end up crashing. Again, last race of the season. Obviously a mototrippin fan there, yelling at me, whoever that was. And then we're back out again. Now, I don't have any traffic ahead of me. You can see I'm carrying quite a bit more speed now through the tight wood stuff. It's kind of fun. I can just book right along. Everything where it's tight, just move right along. I'm having a good old time. If any of you guys watch my Raw channel, you can see some of the uploads after I've done some more tuning on this bike and doing the woods, and you'll see how much more speed I can carry through tight woods on this bike. So I'm actually really excited about doing some races next year. Oh, it's actually this year, this next season, and seeing how well it performs, especially in some of the enduro type situations. Moving on now, we're out to a really rough portion of the trail. I don't even know what you call this. It's strange. It's like an elevated, weird portion of trail. But man, this thing had some holes in it, and it was definitely rough. And moving down, back out into the field. This is a little boring. I apologize for that, but there's just, you know, nothing going on. I'm just out there riding by myself, just having a good old time, expecting something to happen, and nothing is. Back into the woods again. I'm gonna fast forward. Can we fast forward? Well, look at that. Yeah, told you this bike is fast. So, cliff notes, ended up doing very well. Passed the guy for second place, and then the first place finisher got a flat tire, and I ended up just cruising right around him for a first place finish on this last race of the season. So, what a great way to end the season on a brand new bike. I would have liked to have seen how well this thing would have done had my competitor not gotten the flat, and seeing kind of where the end would have gone at that point. But, you know, it's racing, and you know, I've had my flat that I've had to pull off for, so I get it. You got to take the wins when you're given the wins. So thanks for watching, and look forward to posting some new videos out the rest of this year. Maybe some vlog stuff for a change. Anyway, have a good one. See you next time.